And now hang on, pub. I
Y'all
do.
have to keep. Have to keep telling the people not too much on land. If y'all don't realize that if I was a weird pick me, pub wouldn't be having me on his panel every day and fuck with me like this, then that's on you. Like, y'all let them think what they want to think. We good.
Yeah, we don't read the comments. We straight. We good. Go ahead, Mello. What you saying?
I was gonna say. Now I was kind of, let's deviate back towards your prompt. Now I'm really kind of looking at that, and would that kind of change or deviate if you're in a marriage? Because you feel like if your partner's love language is physical touch, and you guys were very sexual, or they were a very sexual person, if that's what makes them feel closer to you, and you withhold that, or you feel like you don't owe that to them, then aren't you doing a disservice to them in the marriage?
No.
If you're withholding that from them, aren't you taking that part of the relationship away from them?
No. Physical touch and smacks smacks falls under physical touch, right? The love language says physical touch. So that's a hug, that's a kiss, which are more intimate than smacks. Because 304s, sex SWs, they have smacks and they don't kiss. They don't hug. It's not intimate. It's really not intimate at all, right? They don't even got to look at the motherfucker. They just come in, bend over, and do their thing. I've seen videos where it would be like men go into a room and it's literally like just like a woman, like you could just get the bottom half of the woman and it's like a thing, and her face and shit is behind. You don't even see what she look. They put a picture of her up there, but you don't see her face. Like it's just a vagina and a penis. Like smacks can be not intimate at all, right? But kissing is always intimate, right? Kissing is always intimate. That's a very intimate act. So you can have intimacy without having smacks. So you don't need smacks, right? If my partner said she needed smacks, if she needed intimacy, I would be intimate with her. It doesn't mean P and VG, right?
No. But see, pub, you just kind of went in a different direction. You went to smacks workers. I said, if your wife and you enjoy smacks, and she enjoys smacks from you, and that makes her feel closer to you, if you withheld that or neglected that portion, that's emotionally hurting your wife because you're severing that connection. What if she enjoys that from you?
I'll go back. Let me go back. Hey, I just mentioned smacks workers to prove that smacks isn't intimacy. They're not one and the same. Intimacy is a million other things way before you get to smacks, right? And I have never heard a woman want smacks and not intimacy in a relationship. Now, I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm speaking for most women I'm not saying I'm speaking for them. I'm saying I'm speaking for most of my experiences with women. I've never seen that. I've in my long-legged life, I've never seen a woman be like, you know what? I just want smacks. Keep the kisses. Keep the hugs.
Mellow man, 5-year-old children love chocolate cake. So if you hold back chocolate cake from your 5-year-old child, you are now torturing them and hurting them emotionally, because now they throwing a tantrum because you ain't giving them chocolate cake and ice cream for breakfast every day.
Or at all. It ain't got to be for breakfast or at all. They're not owed chocolate cake last time I checked.
Okay, I agree with that, Lynn, but we're talking as adults. If you know your partner enjoys your physical touch, along with which creates a sexual experience between y'all two that brings y'all closer together, that she enjoys, if you stop that experience, if you kiss, and it was intimacy, then it came to the point where, okay, now we get into the real, meat potatoes of it, and you stop that part there, then you're taking that other part of the intimacy and shutting it off, which can have a emotional effect on that person, because why won't you continue? Because sex in a marriage is also part of intimacy.
It can be.
If
So
it
Mellow Man,
normally is.
I enjoy Birkin bags. So as my husband, you should help me get a Birkin bag because that's gonna make me happy. And telling me that you ain't gonna get me a Birkin bag, that's going to make me sad, which is going to negatively affect our relationship because I'm sad because you can't give me a Birkin bag. Therefore, it is hurting our relationship, and I think you owe me a Birkin bag.
Erica put 15 on Mello. Hey, I can help you get some Birkenstocks. And I ain't talking about, I'm talking about the flip-flops.
I love some shoes.
Yeah, I can help you get some Birkenstocks. I cannot help you get a Birkin bag though. I
But
cannot.
I enjoy shopping sprees daily. And if you don't
Yes,
give that to me, then
I can set up a shopping spree daily. We could, what you want? Forever 21, Shein, Temu. What shopping sprees we talking about?
Chanel, Dior, Gucci. If
Oh,
you
okay.
don't give it to me, I'm gonna throw a tantrum and it's gonna hurt me emotionally and it's
Oh,
gonna hurt
okay.
the relationship.
Oh, okay. So you gotta you want to date Drake. That's what's up. I could do hey. Shopping sprees. We talking about shopping sprees, right? Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, even. You know what? Fuck it. Whole Foods, Albertsons. Target is iffy though, because y'all be running it up at Target. You know what I'm saying? But no, on some real shit. Yeah, nah, you wildin', Mello. You don't owe the person in the relationship doesn't owe you smacks. That's just what it is, family. They just don't owe you smacks.
Public. I don't say but what do you call it if your other half craves that from you and you won't provide it? Like you never provide it. It's months and months and months down the line.
Can I ask you a question, Mello? Why wouldn't
I? You just didn't feel like it.
I know, but why wouldn't? What do you mean? That's too easy. Why don't I feel like it? There's a reason.
I'm saying, y'all could have been in conflict. You just ain't feeling it that day. I mean, people have their reasons why.
Let's start. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's start with the conflict. Okay. So we've been in conflict. So I don't got to give her shit. I'm upset with her. I'm not giving her shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't ever have to. You really never have to give in to anybody's wants or demands. You don't ever have to, but it comes to a point where they're going to be like, well, damn, how come that person never wants to touch me? Or how come they never want to take this further? Are they not attracted to me anymore? Is there something else beyond this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then we would have a conversation and come to find out, I don't like you because you've been talking to me disrespectfully. You've been doing this to me. You ain't been helping out, whatever it is. And that's really the reason why there's a disconnect. Now we can heal that up. And guess what? Here you go. Tons of dick, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not understanding, like you acting like these things exist in a vacuum. Like women are just like, or men or whoever, they're just like, yeah, I just don't like to have sex. Like, what the fuck? Unless there's like whatever it is, she don't want to have sex, it's a medical condition. You see what I'm saying? Like it could be a medical condition. If you doing everything's going on right, and she don't want to have sex like ever or whatever or consistently, there might be something going on. There might be some medical shit going on. Let's go address that. That's what I'm saying. Like normal, like what you're describing is not anywhere near in the realm of normality. Right? It's outside of the realm of normality. So let's stick in the realm of reality and normality right now. Most women ain't not coming off of that vagina for no fucking reason. Most women gonna give it up willingly and happily if you make them happy. Right? If you do the things
Most women want to have sex too.
You said what?
Yeah, most women want to have sex.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I'm not understanding. I'm like, y'all act like women don't be horny too. Like they want to have sex too. So, but for you to do it, for them to allow you to do it to them, you got to do something for them. And that's why I already told you in the beginning. That's why their love languages be gifts, fucking physical touch that doesn't revolve smacks, right? Because they like physical touch too. They want intimacy without smacks. Men want smacks without intimacy. So all those things, helping out around the house, these are all things that women they take a holistic approach to life, right? One thing affects the other thing, affects the other thing, affects it makes a lot of fucking sense. To me, men be on some like I've made this, I've said this before, and even men agreed. We could be in the middle of an argument, Mello. I'll be in the middle of an argument with my wife. If my wife jumped on top of me and took my pants off and started bouncing on me, I'm gonna let it happen. In the middle of an argument. I'm talking about I could be, I mean heated.
I had to laugh.
I'm dead serious. And I think most men would be like, yep, sadly I do. Because we easy, we sluts. Like, we sluts. Our brain and our penis are not connected at all. They're not connected at all. Our hearts and our penises, not connected. Brains, penises, not connected. Got its own, it got a mind of its own. We do not, and it overrides everything else the majority of the time, sadly. So that's what it's like being a man. But a woman, my nigga, I done ruined getting some smacks from my wife. Like, I knew it was gonna happen. And then we'll start talking about something, and I'll just say like one thing, and then I'm like, damn, that was my shot. And I gotta go to bed with a dry pickle. Like, that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even sweat it. Like, I'm like, man, I'll be mad at myself, but I'll be like, damn, I should just shut the fuck up. Oh, God. So, man, we don't really care about intimacy in that way. And I think, like I said, because men are spoiled because women are intimate with us all the time. So that's not something that we ever have to ask for. Also, most men aren't really, we NPC. I don't know what percentage of men are NPCs, but I think it got to be hovering around 95, 98%, somewhere in between there. Like, most men are not real. We're not real people. We're not really here. We're husks. You know what I'm saying? We like, y'all ever seen Men in Black when the alien got inside the farmer? We like that. It's like a parasite in us, like controlling us. And we're here. I mean, we got a body and we got arms and we blink and we drink water and shit like that and we watch football. But like, we're not really human. We're not really human, right? Like, your penis not being connected to your brain is some robotic shit. That's some NPC level shit. You mean to tell me your wang dang can get hard and you arguing with your wife? You can't stand her in this moment. It's something going on. Whether there's a disconnect, but your wang can get hard and you gonna let her just jump on top of you. And most men would say, yeah. You may say no, Mel, I don't give a fuck. Most men would be like, yeah, I'll let that shit happen. That's actually our dream. There are skits on this. Men have made many and plenty of skits, and women have made them too to appeal to men, right? Be in the middle of an argument, and he just be like, he'll be like, this is what you really want. And you just hear like a zzz, like a zipper or some shit like that. She's like, actually, yeah, that is. Okay, now come over here and come get this. And afterwards, we're going to get you something to eat. Like, nigga, y'all think these women is kids. Hey, no, she mad at you because it's been 15 days in a row that you ain't motherfucking washed the dishes, nigga. It ain't enough dick in the world to solve that problem. It ain't enough Chipotle. It ain't enough motherfucking Roots Chris to solve that problem. Like, do the fucking dishes. What is going on? You done forgot the kids at school 15 days in a row this month. You done been 30 minutes late 15 days in a row this month. You think giving her some peen is gonna reverse that? No, y'all so childish. Y'all not real. That's what I'm saying. Our responses to this stuff shows me even more so that we're not real people. We're not really here. You wouldn't even think, that wouldn't even be something going through your fucking mind. You just mad over some peen. You just mad over, she's just mad because she ain't got no dick. Like, what? Y'all gotta, and I blame corn for that shit. Y'all, everything is a fucking corn in, a scene in a corn movie to me. The way y'all solve problems sounds very much like hot neighbor gets stuck in between washer and dryer and I have to help her. Like, that's how y'all, like, everything. I'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Am I lying, Lynn? Is that not how these niggas be thinking?
I was saying this yesterday on my life. That's the way y'all get into problems too. Like the fact that y'all are so easily controlled by your peen is very pathetic. Like I look at y'all as the weaker vessel. Y'all are
No,
very
that's
weak because
real.
y'all don't have sexual discipline.
No dick control.
If I can take the most important thing to you, which is money, based on smecks, you a weak human being. Cause it ain't nothing in the world you gonna give
Hold
me
on.
that's gonna make me violate my morals.
Hold on. You got that backwards. You got that backwards.
Ow.
You think money is the most important thing to us?
Vagina is, but next to
Okay.
vagina is money. But that's what
Getting
I'm
money to get
saying.
vagina. Yeah, I
That's
was
what
about to
I'm
say, you
saying.
tripping.
That's my point.
I was
If
like, you
you
tripping. You think money is the
men be
most?
like,
Nah, not money.
listen, I ran a prompt that said using somebody for their money is not the same thing as using them for their vagina. And men
It's
were
not.
fighting tooth and nail to say, no, money is important. Money is the most important thing to me. Money, 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 money. And I'm like, if money's so important to y'all, then why y'all not good at managing it? And why y'all give it away so easily for vagina?
And why
If
y'all
you
not
love
good
money
at
so
making it?
much.
And
Right.
why you not good at making it? If money is so important to men, why don't you do the things to set yourself up to make the most amount of money you can? Like go to fucking school, like pay attention in class, like get a degree, like read books outside, like study some shit, get a license, get a fucking trade. Like if money is so important, why don't y'all show up on time to work every day? Why do y'all be the last ones in and the first ones out? Why when y'all at work, y'all lollygagging, you on TikTok, you on fucking Instagram? If money is so fucking important, why do y'all be at work with a shitty attitude and you gotta wait for somebody to tell you what to do 90% of the fucking time? If money is so important to you, you would think you would go to work and show up and do the fucking job. But the majority of men don't. We be shitty at our jobs. We'll show up, we'll clock in, but when we just there wasting time, man. That's what I said. Hey, when I used to go to work, when I was punching the clock, I'm not gonna even hold y'all. I'm not gonna even hold y'all. There will be days when I would do out of 9 hours, 9.5 hours of me being at work, 2 hours of work. The rest of the time, I was on TikTok, I was reading, I was writing, I was watching TV, I was watching movies. I would be sitting at my desk. And when I say this to y'all, I'm saying like the man, everybody did it. It wasn't like just me, like we all did it. Like I had my phone, I would just have my phone set up and I would have my fucking pods in and I would be watching whole movies at work on the clock. Like, it just,
Yeah, and then the money is only to get vagina. Like vagina is the most important thing to y'all, and it'll behoove y'all to treat women better. But I don't understand how y'all don't get the correlation. Like y'all would just rather lie. Y'all will do anything for vagina. I mean
we start wars for
anything.
vagina. We start wars for vagina. We invented a whole system so that we could have access to women's vagina. We invented a whole oppressive system, actually multiple systems. Because if y'all don't think all of this shit is, all these oppressive systems are an ode to vagina. That's what they are to me. It's all an ode to women's bodies and labor. All these systems of oppression. That's where they all started at, and that's where that's where they'll all end. Is at the labor and bodies of women. That's what it's all rooted in, right? And subsequently, yes, poor working class people, children, so on and so forth. But at its core, it's to subjugate women. Like that's how valuable women are to men. That's how much men want women. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm saying because we look at women as assets, right? That's why I hate when people say women are an asset. I'm like, I hate that shit. Don't dehumanize them. They're humans, right? We fighting tooth and nail. Me personally, I'm fighting tooth and nail to get women to get men to see women as human beings and to get men to see themselves as human beings. And I can't stand when people say stuff like women are assets. And I know it sounds good. It does. It sounds good to say that, but you're still dehumanizing them to say that. You are. Because they already think of you as an asset. You don't have to tell men that women are assets. They treat women as assets. They treat them as commodities to be traded and bartered already and to be pulled off of the shelf when they want to use them, and to be told to get in the kitchen when they would. Like, we already think of women in that way. So there's no need in us furthering that train of thought, right? We definitely need to get to, let's just keep it simple. get on this one band, one sound type shit, and women are humans. Women are humans, women are humans, women are, say it 1,000 times every day. Women are human beings. Women are human beings. Like, that is my mantra. Women are people. Women are people. Women are people. They're not assets. They're not commodities. They're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not mothers. They're not like, they're none of those. They are human beings.
So wait a minute, Pub. So are you saying that you don't think men are treated like assets or robots or
Yeah, by other means.
No,
Yeah, by other means.
by women also.
No.
So men aren't expected to go out there, work, provide
Nope.
at all cost.
Nope.
Because
Definitely not.
Because you know what, and the other reason why I'm sitting there saying that, and you know, normally I don't name drop, but when I first got on here, I sat in a live listening